Okay, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know what I use this GT for. It's my sports utility vehicle. So with the Audi A7 that I normally have to haul the hay out of commission right now, it's still at the shop. Hopefully it's gonna be done by this week. The only thing that's left for the horse to get food with is the GT, and what you can do is you can lift this lift back up and put the passenger seats down, and you can fit all kinds of stuff in here. I'm sure if you guys own one of these, you already know. This also works with the Celica GTS, the RX-7, the Supra. So the liftbacks from the 90s are the best because you can just fit this giant bale of hay or lumber or furniture, anything you want in here. So anyway, that's not the main point of this video. Here today I have my Game of Thrones pajamas on. Look at that. And when I have pajamas on, you guys know what time it is. It is project time. So we're gonna do some mods today on the GT, I think, and then possibly I'm gonna start wrapping the red MR2 because it's already been prepped and ready to go. So let's go. Okay, so the car is washed and nice and cleaned up. Today for this video, what I'm gonna do is put this generic FRS BRZ splitter onto the VR4. So this is made out of polyurethane. You can stretch the heck out of it. So it's really great. And it has this nice like kind of up lip action going on here. And the lip comes up a little bit, so it's gonna look great on the car. And this stuff is kind of better than the stuff I use for the Spider because it's not as rigid. And it'll take a lot more damage. So this is the video of how to put this on. So let's start. Okay, so I got this piece off of eBay. It's $110, very affordable, very cheap, but it also looks good. So it has a nicely manufactured, texture to it. It bends all, and it has like this up thing that it does. So I don't even know if this is gonna fit, but I'm gonna sure as hell try before I do this. So on the MR2, you guys can see down there the piece is relatively flat. This video is a little shaky, but it's kind of flat. You would have to kind of do like you have to, if you were doing it with the same ABS piece as that one, you would have to kind of bend it with heat and all kinds of fancy things that I don't really want to do when I can just do this. The ABS piece, if I was to make this, would cost just about 150 bucks. So you're actually saving some money by just buying one of these that actually fits your car. So I recommend these. What I'm going to do now is the only really way to know if it will fit is you have to take off the front bumper. So you can pop the hood, and if you haven't removed this front bumper before, pretty nasty. It's got, when VRF Design did it for me, they gave me a bag of like literally like 20 freaking bolts, 30 bolts in there, because all of these holes back here have bolts in it, as well as like 3 down here, like 3 up here, like 2 right there, stuff like that. So, and like a whole bunch of shit on the bottom. So now I've only got mine on by this one, that one, that one, and some of these ones under the snake eyes. So I'm gonna remove the snake eyes. We'll do this all in time lapse and then take the front bumper off, and we're gonna try to test fit. So. Off now. I only have 4 bolts on each side. There they are, and I put them basically I put it here, no, right here, right, and then I don't even mess with any of these guys just because they're kind of hard to get to. Maybe this one I should put on, but I put one here and then one here to hold on the snake eye, because the snake eye kind of just it clamps into it goes into this piece right here. So so yeah, basically 4 bolts on each side for me to hold on my bumper. That's how I like it, because I know I'm going to take it on and off and stuff like that. So here's a detailed look at all my stuff. Here's the oil cooler. That still looks like it's pretty good shape. Here, my radiator. I am told I need a new radiator. Okay, Bella, you don't need to be here. Come on, come on. You working on cars, huh? You working on cars? Okay, so here you see the VRF design. Boom, look at that, custom welded intercooler. If you guys didn't watch my last videos on how this intercooler was made and the install process for it, just scroll back. Here, I should probably replace these while this is off with my T-bolt clamp ones, like those ones. So I'll do that too while I'm at it. But well, now I'm gonna put the, if the pig would get out of here. Come on, Bella, come on, go on. So, Bella loves the cars, what can I say? So I'm gonna put the thing under the bumper and see how that goes. And then basically you just drill it on there, and then you get your splitter rods. God, okay, splitter rods, and then you put it, attach it to the bumper. So let's try that. Oh my goodness. Okay, so look at this. Oh snap! That looks freaking beautiful. Holy shit. Only one problem, it doesn't fit. So if you look on the side here, oh no. Okay, so I'm about like, that's about like 4 inches short on each side on the splitter. But man, look at that view. Let's see, if the camera focus. Oh, look at that. This shit is so tight. Okay, not to worry guys. This is Paradox Auto Styling, and I have a solution for this. So here we go. I think the solution is gonna be, I'm gonna get a piece of cardboard, right? And with that piece of cardboard, I'm gonna cut like a fin to the shape in which I want it to kind of just go up like this and go past the front. Okay, maybe go up, I don't know. Make a little bozuzoku, you know, with a crazy Japanese styling. And luckily right here, you got a place to bolt the fins onto. So the fins would in fact cover up the fact that your splitter is short. So to make that, I have the splitter stuff from my Spider. So you always want to keep spare pieces because you never know when you're going to use them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it out with cardboard first to the shape I want, then I'll trace it out and then I'll cut the splitter piece. So let's do that. Okay guys, here it is. This is what the setup's gonna be. Here I've drilled holes to where I can fit the stock bolts. Now there's a metal bracket that runs, it's attached to this thing. It runs all along here. And I'm gonna attach the splitter to this bolt and that bolt. I drilled the stock holes and just stuck them back in. I reinforced the whole thing with just a bunch of little bolts here, because I don't think I'm gonna run these splitter rods, just because the splitter rods are, these ones I got are too long, so they'll like sit like that. So maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I like the look. I do like the splitter rod look, just because it people were like, what's that? But here, this looks pretty damn good, as you guys can see. And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make those fins. So I'm gonna make it out of this ABS material I got sitting around right here. So this is my old splitter. So this is really thin. This is 1/8 inch. Maybe I'll make it out of this, or I'll make it out of the 1/4 inch. I don't know. So I'm gonna cut out the piece of cardboard that I have over here. So we're just gonna do this. Now this is nice and solid and attached. Oh man, look the way that lip curves up. For $110, you can't beat that. Okay, so I'm gonna do something like this. So if you can see here, if you attach a fin to that, it would just kind of just cover everything. So I'm gonna make my template out of this. So let's try that. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I got a piece of cardboard, and what I did was, it was originally like this, and I just kind of fit it to where I kind of want it to be. So then I cut it out just with a nice handy pair of scissors. Well, I drew the shape of where I want it to look like first, so something like that, but I didn't want it to be that low to start with. We'll just start it high, and then you can always trim it to make it lower. Let's see, here I do want it to be high enough so that it can cover the fact that my shit is short. So, okay, so all I did was this, and then, so now you can kind of picture it sitting kind of like this, right? Once the piece is on. So you're looking at like, you know, something like that. Looks a little sketchy right now, but trust me, it's gonna turn out great. So now after you have your template piece, I have my 1/4 inch thick piece of ABS plastic, just some scrap ones from when I made my splitter. As you can see, this is like the inside of the splitter I cut out for the spider. And then okay, yeah, I got my pen right here, right? And all I did was take mosquitoes flying all over the place. Okay. Take my piece of cardboard, line it up with the straight edge that I have from before when they cut it out for me, and then I'm just gonna draw the outline of what I want onto this template right here, right? And then I'm gonna cut it out. So you don't have to be exact. You're gonna be, once you cut, it's gonna be jagged, and you're just gonna sand it down anyway. I've used a smooth side because this comes with a kind of porous surface and then a smooth surface. I think I'm gonna go with a smooth surface because the rest of the splitter is smooth. So with that, you can wrap stuff over it. Like I can wrap this, I can sand this down and make it nice and smooth, and then wrap it with my gold wrap if I wanted to, maybe. And then here you got your Harbor Freight cutting tool. It just comes with a blade and all that, and you just pull this trigger. I don't have it plugged in right now, but I'm just gonna cut this out. So I'm gonna do that and then do some sanding, and then we will bolt it on 2 bolts right here. And then you should have your fin that covers up the fact that this is too short. So let's do that. Okay guys, there it is. Take a look at that. That looks freaking amazing. I can't believe how well this turned out. So anytime when you have a stock vehicle, your bumper always kind of goes in, right? But here, as you can see, when you attach a chin to this thing, makes it look also amazing. So I can't believe how well this actually fit. Here it is with the custom made piece that I made. This is that piece of ABS plastic, and it's been wrapped in a 3M carbon fiber. This is the high gloss carbon fiber, and it looks really good. I know I don't have other pieces of carbon fiber on the car, but I might. But this is a good way to showcase people what gloss carbon fiber looks like when people ask me about my wrap, so that works. Here, look at that. Oh, let's look at it from the front. Oh, look how nice it goes. That looks awesome. And then here, on this side, the same thing. So these two bolts essentially hold the thing on. But if you look real closely, you can see that there's a gap right here. So I'm not sure if I want to actually even do anything about this gap. I might make a bracket, because it is sitting a little slanted. I might make a bracket to kind of just push it out and make it vertical. But I like the way it's sitting. It's a little, I don't know if that's too far towards the wheel. What do you guys think? Leave your comments. If it is too far to the wheel, I can always cut it off to make it more flush. So I'll roll with that for now. I might make some adjustments tomorrow. It depends on the other pieces. Once I get all the side splitter and the back splitter done, then this really can be dialed in 100%. But I mean, it's a little bit slanted just because the way it's sitting. So I think if you make if I make a bracket and kind of like push it out this way, then it will just be like, because you look at that, it kind of flows right to the wheel. So I don't know, so I'll see. Anyway, this looks amazing. It just makes it look that much better, and all for $110 with some scrap plastic and some scrap carbon fiber wrap. So okay guys, there it is. The BRZ splitter does fit on the 3000 GT VR4. It looks so amazing, I can't believe it. All for $110, $115, whatever it is. I'll link the description of where to get this piece in the comments, so scroll down and take a look at it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and leave me a comment and tell me how that looks and how that fits. Should I cut it off and make it more flush to the wheel, or wait until I do the whole thing and then decide? Okay, so once again, thank you all for watching, and until next time guys, I'll catch you guys later.